Hello, this is a general tutorial on the Charms Music Office database we use here in the Permenter Middle School Department of Choral Studies. This tutorial will be a general overview of the database itself. First, you want to go up and in the bar here, go to charmsoffice.com. When you go to charmsoffice.com, it'll take you to the screen you see right here on your screen. We're going to scroll over to enter login, and you have two options here. We can either click on teachers and helpers or parents, students, and members. We're going to use the tab parents, students, and members. So let's click there together. It now brings you to a screen that says, please enter your school code. Our school code is PMS Choir. You can enter that all lowercase, all one word. Once you have that entered, select Enter Charms. Now, once you have entered into the general area for our choir, you see a few things. The first thing you see here is our public calendar, which is accessible to anybody who has the PMS Choir School Code. You can also email any of the choir staff here, or you can do shopping in our online shopping store. To get more specifics about what's going on with your student in particular, or with your account in particular, you will need to enter your student area password. This password is your student ID. All passwords have been set to the student ID, and if a password needs to be reset, all the student or parent will need to do is email the director to get that password reset, and it should be back to being the student's ID. So let's enter that now. And press enter. And now it brings you to the home screen of Charms Office once you have logged in. Once you log in with the student ID, this will pull up the screen specific to that student. So, just to browse around, we have our calendar here, which will show us different events and different things coming up throughout the year. There will be a more in-depth tutorial on how to use the calendar in a later video. Let's go back to the home screen. We can either use the home tab here at the top, or we can press home. Next, you have your events list, which puts everything on the calendar into a list for you. Let's go back. You have your volunteer tab. This is where you'll go to sign up to volunteer for different events that we have going on throughout the year. Back home. Here, you can email the staff. The Handouts and Files tab is the tab that students will use to practice their music, repertoire, and literature at home. Finances will show a detailed account of the student's financial progress in class. And we will have a tutorial to review those things as well. Forms collected. Any form that a student turns in, you're able to see if that form had been turned in or been collected from the student through this tab. Let's go back. Absences, we don't use that tab here at Permenter. Point system, we don't currently use that tab. The uniforms library, you're able to see any uniforms that have been checked out to that student this year. Recording studio, we will have a few assignments coming up where the students will have to log into the recording studio and record themselves singing a given measure of music that we are working on in class. Let's click cancel. We won't really have to go there for this tutorial. Let's go back to the home screen. Practice logs. Grades, we do use Skyward, the CHISD Skyward account for student grades, so please make sure you check there to keep up with your students' grades. Update info. It is very important that student and parent information is accurate. There will be a later tutorial on how to update info in the Charms database. Change password. I suggest that students nor parents change the password that is set in the Charms database. Remember, if you ever have a moment where you cannot remember your password, always email Mr. Blake to get that information. And that is a general overview of the Charms Music Office database. Please check out later videos for more in-depth discussion on the different topics that Charms has to offer. Thank you.